Hello everyone, welcome you once again. Here we are going to discuss about user defined exceptions. Until the previous video, we have seen built-in exceptions like IO exception, right? Then string out of bounds exception, then illegal argument exception. So like that, we have seen list of exceptions there. So these are all called built-in exceptions. Suppose if I want to define my own exceptions, then I have to go with user defined exceptions approach. In Java, user can define application specific user defined exceptions. So when I am designing the application, for example, students database management, or voters database management, or any other shop purchase and sales management, so like that, whatever application I am going to design, based upon that record exceptions can be handled by defining user defined exceptions. For example, create an application for handling voters database. The age should be greater than or equal to 18 for giving the permission to enroll their voting, right? So here create a user defined exception which will be thrown in the case of age is entered which is less than 18. For creating user defined exceptions, the following conditions to be considered. First condition is here: the user defined exception class should extend from the parent class exception and its subclass. So here you see the class check age is defined, which is user defined class name, which is extending the parent class exception. This is built-in class in the Java library. So always whenever you are defining user defined exception, then it should extend the parent class exception. Likewise, the second condition is if user wants to display meaningful notification about this particular exception, it should override the toString method. Already the content will be converted into string in the JVM, but that should be override by user defined method toString. So here inside the program you have to define the method toString. Then here whatever notification we are trying to give to the user, that can be defined inside the toString method. We will see the example now. Check age is the user defined class name, then which is extending the parent class exception, which is built in library in the Java API. Then here I am defining the constructor. The method name is similar to the class name, just I am giving a small notification to the user here. Then here the second thing is I have to define toString method. Inside that, just I am returning the value age is invalid. Then this is the class driver class I am defining here, which is having main method. Then the code which is creating the exception is given inside the try block. So here age is minus 12, just for example I am giving here. You can give the positive value 12 or 10, whatever you want. Okay, here the age less than 0, then throw new, that is here we are using the throw class, okay, which is throwing the new keyword. Then we are calling the method is here check age, that is constructor. Okay, this check age is not having any parameter here, right? Constructor without parameter. Then the exception which is raised here, that is the message which is available here, that will be throwing here. Okay, then which is available inside the try block, the exception raised here, okay, I mean received here from the method check age, right, which is handled here. Okay, right, then that notification error which is storing in the variable e is displaying to the user. You see user defined exception, this notification, and automatically toString methods should be executed. So this is, that is overriding. Okay, overriding the toString method, then that is having information age is invalid, that is displaying here. Okay, so here I am using another example to pass the parameter in this method. Okay, so here you see same thing I am giving. First condition is we should extend the exception parent class for user defined class. So here this is the user defined exception here, right, for this class. Then I am using the constructor with the parameter, then notification to the user, then toString method automatically has to be executed when we are using user defined exception approach. Inside the main method I am assigning the name to this variable, then the exception which is raising the code is given inside the try block, right. Then here you see I am passing the parameter here, the name whatever we are using, that is given as a notification to the user, his age is invalid. So here the name is displaying here is less than 18 years, then age is invalid. So here we are using the parameter. Suppose if I want to give user defined, the input feed from the user, then you can use the scanner class to feed the input as a through the when runtime. Okay, thanks for watching.